We're here for Bloomberg's Sooner Than You Think conference, where we will discuss the future of technology in business. It is part of our Scaling Up course. At today's Sooner Than You Think event, we've been talking about how technology can improve the lives of citizens. The first session was about improving the lives of urban citizens. And it's quite interesting to find out how technology can help. For instance, the Travel Buddy. It's an app that allows, for instance, disabled people to find someone who will take them to their desired destination. Another interesting idea is called the Good Gym. So instead of going into a gym and lifting weights that actually don't need to be lifted because you'll be putting them back exactly where they were, people organize themselves through this app and do some work that is needed. So let's say they can refurbish a school or basically meet up and do some healthy lifting. The second session was with PayPal's CEO. It was talking about how many people don't have a bank account. And it is shocking to find out that 1.7 billion people today do not have a bank account. So PayPal is working to democratize the financial world and reach out to the people. It was also interesting to find out that it costs around 10% in fees for people in poor areas to actually make payments, either through the fees being charged when making a transfer or by banking in their checks. The third session was about how technology can help grow more food. The first company was In Farm, which was about moving vertical farming, or in other words, urban farming, into supermarkets. And it's a very interesting idea because then we cut out the whole supply chain. So instead of growing it on fields and then cutting it and then transporting it to the supermarket, you actually put up vertical farms inside the supermarkets, and it takes around 14 days to grow the leaves. Another company, which was very interesting, is called Memphis Meat. It is also interesting to find out that the owner, the CEO, was actually a cardio surgeon before, and he thought that by growing meat cells in a laboratory, he will actually save more lives in the future and trillions more animals. So the idea is that you grow meat from a single cell, and it takes 3 to 4 weeks to grow a steak, compared to 7 years to grow a cow and then slaughter it. So in other words, it's 100 times faster to grow meat in the laboratory. It apparently tastes exactly the same, and in probably 2 years' time they'll be able to sell it to the wide market. The fourth session was about my favorite topic, which was about diversity and equality at work, and surprisingly it was discussed by only 4 women. I probably shouldn't comment, but I will. Darwin said that it's all about natural selection, and in my opinion, if someone is not fit for purpose, then their gender should not matter. And I hate the whole movement of trying to force people who are just simply not capable of doing the work only to balance the figures. And I'm saying it as a CEO of a company that employs more women in the office than men, and we are a steel company. So I have nothing against women, but I just have a problem with trying to match figures just because we look at the gender. At Steelo, we always look at ways of how we can implement innovation. And that is why it is nice to attend these kind of events to see what other industries are doing and how we can import their innovation into our outdated industry.